I compared all the crypto exchanges in Canada, and in today's video, I'm going to share the best and worst platforms that I found so you can buy crypto as cheaply as possible. Hey guys, Alex here and welcome back to RankFi. So if you're wondering what's the cheapest place to buy Bitcoin, what's the safest platform, which platforms should you avoid, this video will save you hours of research. All I ask is for you to hit the like button, and if you're looking to sign up for a new platform, use the links in the description. You'll get a bonus and I'll get a bonus, so it's a win-win. Let's jump right in. There's 4 important things about buying crypto in Canada. Number 1, I found that there's about 15 fiat on-ramps in Canada. So these are all the platforms you can choose from, and we're going to be comparing all of them. And if you don't know what a fiat on-ramp means, it just means you can buy crypto from your bank account and cash out very easily. The second thing is I KYC'd on all these exchanges and compared all the important features you'd want to know, such as how many coins they have, what the spread fees are, and what the total fees are to buy Bitcoin, and much more. And it's the biggest test in Canada that I know of. The third thing that I learned is that fees are the big differentiating factor. So I've used all these exchanges. They all look the same. They all have similar security features, but the fees are wildly different. One platform could have a 0.41% fee, while another has a 4.79% fee, which just eats into your returns. That's why I bought Bitcoin on all the exchanges at the same time. So I found that fees are one of the most important factors to look for, assuming that the platform is safe. And lastly, I found that Canadian platforms are limited. So to get the best of both worlds, it's best to have a crypto setup like this. So you'll have a Canadian exchange as your fiat on and off ramp. This lets you buy the large cap coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, for example, very cheaply and safely. But for all the other altcoins, trading features, billions in trading volume, low fees, you're going to want a secondary exchange. And it's very common to open accounts on multiple platforms. This is the cheapest way you can do crypto in Canada. And usually you'll buy, for example, USDC and then send it to the secondary exchanges. And you can pause the screen if you want to see the difference between the Canadian and global exchanges. So here's my recommendations. I have 2 Canadian on-ramps and off-ramps, and then I have 2 secondary exchanges we're going to go through. NDAX and Kraken are the best and cheapest fiat on-ramps for Canadians. And then for more features, hundreds of coins, trading, things like that, I have Bitget and BYDFi. That's what I got after signing up for all these platforms. And while these are all linked in the description, keep watching the video so you can learn the different pros and cons of each platform. So platform number 1 is NDAX. This is the number 1 cheapest exchange that I found in Canada, which is why it's at the top of my list. Whenever I want to put my Canadian dollars into crypto, NDAX is the platform I use as my main fiat on and off ramp. This is what the platform looks like. You can deposit Canadian dollars using Interact e-transfer and wire transfer for free, and you can buy all the big coins like Bitcoin, USDC, Ethereum, Solana, and more at the lowest fees in Canada. You can see here for buying Bitcoin, NDAX was the number 1 cheapest platform with just a 0.41% fee, and they have a trading fee of 0.2%. You can find this on rankfi.com, by the way. Now, if you try buying some of the lesser known altcoins, you'll notice that the 24-hour volume is a lot lower. Some of them are hundreds of dollars, some of them are thousands of dollars. And that's what I was saying about the Canadian exchanges. They have low volume on some of the coins, and you might need a secondary platform. But since NDAX is one of Canada's cheapest exchanges, that's where I'll buy USDC so I can send it to the other platforms. So for 2024, I think every Canadian should be using NDAX since it's Canada's cheapest exchange. They're based in Calgary, they're regulated, they're safe, and if you want to sign up, you can use the link below to get $10 free when you deposit $100. That's a free 10% return right there. Now, the best alternative to NDAX is Kraken for sure. So me personally, I use NDAX and then multiple platforms because that's the cheapest option overall. But if you don't want to deal with all these multiple platforms on the right, Kraken is your best choice for just an all-in-one Canadian platform. Kraken supports Interact e-transfers, so it's a good fiat on and off ramp, and they let you trade over 240 coins versus just the 39 coins that are on NDAX. And since Kraken is actually a global exchange, it's offered in 190 countries, the trading volume is way higher than what you'll find on the Canadian platforms. So it could be a good option for trading altcoins just like these global exchanges here, but it has a fiat on-ramp as well, which makes Kraken a really good choice. Now, Kraken's trading fees are 0.25/0.4%, but overall it still ends up being a lot cheaper than many of the other Canadian exchanges. Again, this test was for buying Bitcoin, and I bought Bitcoin on all these platforms at the same time. Kraken was the second cheapest overall at 0.69%. Now, if you sign up for Kraken, there's two different fee structures you have to keep in mind. The first one is this quick buy and sell option here. This charges a spread fee, and you want to avoid that because that was actually very expensive. To get the low fees, you want to use Kraken's Pro Trade, and you just click on this menu here, select Pro Trade, and that's where you'll get the low Canadian fees. The thing to keep in mind here is most of the trading fees will be in USD, so you have to convert your Canadian dollars to USD. Here are some of the pros and cons, and overall for fiat on-ramps in Canada, NDAX and Kraken are hands down the best options right now. So you should decide between one of these two or sign up for both like I did, in case maybe you want one exchange as a backup. Now let's move on to the secondary exchanges / the altcoin exchanges, where we have Bitget and BYDFi. Now only sign up for these next two platforms if you want more stuff than what the Canadian exchanges offer. That could include like hundreds of extra cryptocurrencies, higher trading volume, crypto futures, things like that. These secondary exchanges just give you more features than what Canadian platforms offer. And for me, Bitget is hands down the best option right now that I know of. If you're unfamiliar with Bitget, it's just like a Binance or KuCoin alternative. Those platforms left Canada. This is a massive exchange. It has billions of dollars in trading volume. You can see that here. They have over 25 million users, and then just tons of features if you go through the navigation here. Now, some of those features include over 750 coins, crypto futures, so you can go long or short. They have demo trading, only 0.1% trading fees, which is lower than Kraken and NDAX. They also have a proof of reserves and are considered very safe. Now, in 2023, Bitget introduced mandatory KYC. However, to my surprise, you can still sign up for the platform as a Canadian. I didn't think you'd be able to use it, but once I got KYC verified, I've had no issues depositing, trading, and withdrawing funds. So I really like Bitget, and the referral link below will get you a 10% lifetime trading discount on your trading fees. And the last platform is BYDFi. This is a smaller platform than Bitget by quite a large margin, but if you want a non-KYC exchange where you can sign up with just an email, this is one of the better options right now, and I've compared a lot of non-KYC platforms. BYDFi offers spot and futures trading with up to 200x leverage. They have over 500 coins, and they have billions in trading volume as well. Now, full transparency, I don't trust non-KYC exchanges as much as Canadian-based platforms that are regulated. So I only hold funds on them that I'm willing to trade or that I need to use immediately. So make sure to do your own research. I do have a video about BYDFi on my channel, which you can check out. In terms of safety though, they've never had any hacks or things to cause any concerns. They've been operating for many years, but it is crypto at the end of the day. So just keep that in mind and do your own research. That being said, BYDFi lets you sign up with literally just an email address. If you don't want to use Bitget because of the KYC, check out BYDFi as an alternative. But these are the cheapest and best ways I know how to buy crypto in Canada right now. I hope this video saves you a lot of time. If you have any questions about these platforms, feel free to leave a question below. And if there's any other Canadian tools you want me to compare, like stockbrokers, other crypto products, let me know in the comments. If a lot of people are commenting, I can definitely check it out. So don't forget to check out the referral codes in the description, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.